without any fear of contradiction, without any fear of being hated by my fellow black people. I'm one of the people who believe that black people are hypocrites. Black people don't know what they want. I'm one of the people who believe that some black people, they suffer from self-hate. And some black people only believe something if it's said by white people. They won't believe it if it's said by black people or black leaders. So today, I have a clip of Madam Helen Zille speaking about the fact that illegal foreigners, the ones who are already living here in South Africa, must not go anywhere because they are part of South Africa and they are part of South African economy. And now that the DA is in Home Affairs, they are only going to document all the foreigners who are currently here in South Africa. I have a clip of her explaining that and proving the hypocrisy of black people.
You would kick them out.
We're certainly not going to go rounding up people like concentration camps.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
No, absolutely
the nuts
not.
and bolts.
Yeah,
yes.
You've got to fix the system.
Yeah. But fixing the system and dealing with people that are already here are two different things. They're already here, and you know where to find them because they have jobs. And
when people have lived in a country for a certain amount of time, they develop certain rights to be in a country. That happens. It works like that all over the world, and it depends on what the law says. For how long do you have to be in a country legally with the right documentation to get a job, to become a permanent resident or whatever else?
Let's talk about an illegal person who has no papers at all.
Well, you know,
he paid a bribe at the border and has been here for 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's a serious matter, and people have to become legalized. I think what one would do would be to say you've got a certain amount of time to legalize your situation or face the consequences.
But how do I legalize? I'm already illegal. I'm afraid that by going to any official office, immediately I'll be caught out and I'll be kicked out of the country.
Yeah.
That's why I'm curious to know what does the DA do with, I don't know, whether it's 5, 6, 7 million foreign nationals that are in South Africa illegally, whether they are white, black, pink, or they are Zimbabweans or Mozambican for that matter, or even Germans.
Yeah, well, you've got to fix the system and it's going to take time. I don't think there are many Germans here illegally.
Well, I'm just throwing, because so it doesn't sound like we always talk about people from Zimbabwe in this regard.
Black people are hypocrites. The same thing said by Helen Zille was the same thing Julius Malema was saying. And Julius Malema was even expanding to the fact that they want to be able to work with other African countries, you know, expanding the economy for exportation and importation and African free trade to create more jobs, to create more employment, you know. So Julius Malema said that the EFF was standing for that and they were defending foreigners. Black people were on their necks trying to destroy them for the fact that these guys were defending foreigners. I, for one, I don't defend illegal foreigners. I don't want illegal foreigners to be out here committing crime. I don't want illegal foreigners to come here and think they are the shit. I don't stand for that. But I also don't stand for xenophobia. And I also don't stand for now people using illegal foreigners to attack all the foreigners, even legal foreigners. I don't stand for that. Because Nakhona, how do you identify if someone is an illegal foreigner? You can't even identify. How do you even identify if someone is a foreigner? So this whole concept is just BS to me, you know, because you are all black. We are all black. So how do you know that guy is a foreigner? You can never know. And if you know he's a foreigner, how do you know he's illegal or illegal? So this whole discussion is just bullshit to me. So black people are hypocrites, because when Helen Zille said that, you just heard her what she said. Nobody attacked her. Nobody said anything about that. They just let it flow and went on and voted for the DA. Hypocrites.